we're streaming to the right place.
Alright.
That should be. Just want to double check on this.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Alright, cool. We're live.
Hey, Shadow.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Let me jump in and we'll get going.
Alright, cool. You guys don't need me to commentate, right? I can just mute.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
So we have one team, so that's cool.
Put me in, coach. I can take them.
Probably. It's like they're actually a pretty good team. They're like 2,500 or so, 2,300. I don't know. They have like a weird mix of silvers and plats.
I getcha.
So no word from Ellens yet?
They said they were. I messaged Gohan. Oh, there's a person. There's two people. I messaged Gohan. He said they should be good. So.
All right.
Gohan is their manager. Let me get XSJ Addo in here.
Yes, sir.
You don't belong on Ellen's. I'm sorry.
Alright, just a little update. We're currently live. Saying next round is gonna start in approximately 3 minutes. Hopefully.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's actually what happens. But we'll see.
Right.
Are we casting directly from the Pact Orb TV?
We are.
Yep.
Awesome. Alrighty.
Our voices are on stream right now.
Yes. We're famous
Ooh,
boys.
so much fun.
It's like the most surprising thing to you.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
I like how Shox is in the game for them, but he's not in their voice chat. Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Have they chosen maps or anything yet?
Not to my knowledge.
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys don't need me or anything, right? I can just mute up.
Yeah.
You can chime in if you want. Like, we're not professionals.
Alright.
I was gonna.
Do you have something interesting you want to say? Just go out and say it.
I was gonna change my colorblind settings back to normal, but since I'm not doing the video capture.
Yeah, I changed my language back to English for the cast.
Okay.
Was it German?
Yeah, it was the German. But I changed it back to English, so we'll have that. And I mean, I'm pretty big brained as far as most of the game sense and like what's gonna be happening and what their plan is. So I might chime in like here and there, but I'll try and stay quiet for the most part. If you guys want to, if you guys like as the cameraman, if you want me to take a first person perspective on somebody, just like kind of hint towards it. It's like, all right, let's see, how their Ryan is gonna play through this next fight, and that way I can swap over to that first person point of view just for like that quick little play. So that way you're like hinting at what you want me to show.
I mean, one of the big things that comes to my mind just because I'm a main tank, when Orion is coming up into a fight with Earth Shatter, like it's like he's gonna use it. He's gonna try and get a big one.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have to really use the first person perspective that much here.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm probably gonna stay in third myself most of the time.
Just free cam's probably the best choice here.
Yeah, I was free camming a lot yesterday, but some of the people were asking me to do more first person perspective, so that's just why I was mentioning that.
It's hard to get it right.
It is tricky.
Well, that's why those Overwatch League guys have like 30 spectators in there capturing everyone's first person perspective.
Yeah, and they just kind of like swap between those views.
Yeah.
The controls aren't as optimal as they should be, so
they were pretty nice in the Overwatch World Cup viewer, but like the normal
I had a
one.
blast with the World Cup viewer. That was fun.
Right?
Because you were able to spectate the games in free cam in real time. I mean, that's nuts.
Yeah. That was really cool.
Are they doing that for Owl?
I don't know.
I don't know if they're going to. I would imagine they would, but
I'm waiting for them to get back to me with the email, letting me know that their command center for their season pass will work for the 4K Fire TV. So I don't know if it.
They're working on it.
working on it, getting everything ironed.
I hope so.
Oof.
They only need 2 more people. That's like only a third of a team.
Yep.
They don't have Travis.
He's in a custom game right now. I'm assuming that means 1v1 lobby, but I don't know.
Oh my God, Travis.
I could potentially try to get some people from Dreams Blue on.
I can
Their
sub.
manager told me they would have enough people.
If I sub for them, I would be like the 3rd person to play.
Even the 3rd different team you play on.
3-3
So
team.
what is the official ruling on?
Well,
Like
it is
matchup.
opening weekend, so I'll give him a few minutes. But I don't
Okay,
think
yeah,
we're. I think normally we wouldn't really.
Right, it would be like a grace period after the time the game
Mhm.
is supposed to start, and then after that, automatic DQ.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
But we're all ironing out things.
Yeah.
even
Yeah, that's true.
is the grand prize still a secret?
No, the grand prize is just hot sauce now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you're like telling everybody it's gonna be hot sauce yet.
No, yeah, it is.
Well, Thanos is in.
So if I could sub for every team, then I have a sure chance to get hot sauce.
I have a feeling he's going to give some of the more regular casters hot sauce as well.
I don't know much about the South London boys, but I know a bit about Ellen's.
Well, Ellen's tends to scrim against the attack torp teams a lot.
Exactly, and that's where I know them from.
And so that'll be interesting to see that matchup, but I definitely have not seen anything from the South London boys, so it'll be interesting to see how they stack up against everyone else.
Alright, looks like they got their full roster.
Alright, they got a full roster in. That's great. Yeah, we know. Alright. Carpe's still in the South London chat.
Yep.
Just got out.
He's our referee today, I believe.
Okay,
So he's just making sure everything goes smoothly.
right. Okay, shocks.
Do you guys know what the average SR is of both these teams?
I think
it was
they're both
linked
around
earlier.
2,400.
Okay.
I'm gonna scroll around, look for the exact number, because I know it's posted.
Right. What map type are we doing first?
I think it's going to be a hybrid first.
Hybrid first, okay.
So South London boys average SR for the roster they sent to us is going to be 2391.
2391, and
yeah.
Ellen's is right about in that same area as well, aren't they?
Ellen's average SR based on peak 2583.
Alright, we
there
are
it is.
ready to go. They're just gonna pick their map, and we will be off.
All
Hey,
right.
Why is there shocks in South London boys chat?
Shox is on South London, boys. He pulled the old switcheroo.
Oh.
The team didn't even know that until like right now. So.
That's.
I'm guessing that would be heel salute, right?
Yes, that is heel salute.
We should feel so betrayed.
Well, he was on Ellen's. Like, he was literally a member of Ellen's for a time.
Yeah.
He's the owner, right?
I don't know. Gohan's their manager. So.
And we were just asking this, and we thought that the first map is going to be a hybrid.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It goes hybrid, 2CP, King of the Hill, Escort, and then King of the Hill if needed.
All right.
So they choose Nubani?
No, they haven't chosen yet.
Okay.
We have a South London Boys fan in the chat.
Oh, we do.
We do, yeah. Power Bro OW.
Still waiting on that map pick.
I will, Matt, chat. Shoot that.
Okay. I was checking the stream delay, and it's about 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No,
Yeah.
not bad at all.
No stream sniping.
Yeah, it's long enough for a fight to already have
King's
started and
Row.
ended.
Love Kings Row. Here we go.
Kings Row is a great map. We're probably going to see some Ryan Zarya.
This is
Or goats.
exactly the same map that Attack Toward Blue chose against their Dreams Blue match yesterday at 3 o'clock. Interesting
Thanks,
to see
Jenna.
how these teams differ.
All right, we are ready to go
All right,
for our
here we go.
first map of the day.
Now entering King's Row. Initiating match.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I typically tend to go with the Ryan Zarya combo, at least with this first choke point here on
Oh, of
attack.
course.
What do you
This is
guys usually do?
This is the Ryan Zarya map. This is what you run everywhere on this map.
But also, a very seasoned Widow could get some pretty nice headshots, especially from the spawn and from the first
See
point.
some sportsmanship from Killer Keith. I like to see that.
Ready for battle.
It looks like both teams might be going for the Ryan Zarya combo.
Actually, I'm seeing South London Boys running with a Diva instead of Zarya. Very interesting choice. Obviously mismatch in this.
They have
meta, but
someone coming out late. It's like, hopefully they can make it to the point on time.
of course, Jarvis on the Widowmaker. They're going to run double sniper here on the attack.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Attack
All right.
coming in quick. Right to the main choke, and they're going to push in really quickly.
Allen's, big
Oh.
pick by Jarvis on the Reaper.
Killer Keith staying aggressive right on point. Looks like they're
So they
not
can
going to
get
have
some
much
big
trouble getting
staggers.
that first tick.
They're pretty content staying on point. They're not really
That's
taking the
first pick
space given
down.
to them. They could stagger 3 people, 4 if with the Reaper coming back.
That's the second tick down. South London needing to stay aggressive and take the rest of that space.
Objective lost.
They're,
So Ellens with that early pick just absolutely grab that point as quickly as possible.
that is Ellen's taking the
Exactly. Jarvis took that point so quickly. He just picked
Yeah.
off that Reaper, and they had no option but to slowly
School
give up
positioning on the
point.
high ground. Let's see if he can make good use of it, and he drops down immediately. All right.
It also seems Ellens is backing off quite a bit, giving up quite a bit of space.
Captain Fletch is looking for a flank on Reaper. Let's see if... Oh, Jarvis found him. Oh, and takes him out.
And Jarvis
Jarvis
with
has
another critical shot.
Excellent angle.
Oh, the ult comes out.
Isolated Thanos, but unable to take him down.
Oh, he blocks the
That's a
shatter.
big block by the shatter on Schmidt. Nice. Killer Keith is going to go down. This is an excellent time for...
Oh, but now both main tanks are out. Let's see who capitalizes most. They're diving the Widow. The double snipers are working together to take out this Zarya. Or the Diva. This Reaper on point might be doing a lot of work against the tanks there. Oh, he slept!
Ellen's coming in with quite a few ults over.
Shaq's gonna get
Big
rid
dragon.
of the dragons. Splits the team very
Big
good.
shatter as well.
Oh, counter shatter, it's bigger!
Bigger shatter.
Massive.
And that looks like they should be able to get the point. All that's left is a healer and a DPS.
Yeah, that's some big plays from the Ellen's tank line there.
And they have plenty of time left in the time bank to move it from second to third point.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Killer Keith and the other Ellen's tanks really need to get pushed up forward and take as much space as they possibly can.
Ellen,
They're down a couple, so I don't think they want to be too aggressive. And
Ellen's sitting on some really good team fight ults here.
goal with the big early pick. The doctor challenges him.
They've got to grab dragons. And here it comes.
And Dragon's coming in.
Oh, big pin!
Oh, there's another Reaper.
And he ate the grab! But still goes down to the dragons.
Yep. Schmidt goes in, kills his counterpart. Very good play.
That was a nice controlled pin. Didn't go too far, but did a lot of damage. It looks like South London boys have stabilized here.
South London boys definitely pushing back Ellen's. The Rhine pushing up now.
They should be pretty safe for now. They have that trance. And a self-destruct, but the doctor
Really gotta be careful with their shield
back
there.
here.
Jarvis in the back line.
And slip.
Oh, but that's a big
Huge.
shatter.
Oh, but the purple comes in. And the
Purple
beat.
comes in. They're not going to capitalize on it.
Or it just wasn't enough follow-up from South London boys. If they're not careful, they might just get rolled right to the end.
The Diva Bomb goes up. Ryan's going to block it. Only one down. And that's another big shatter from Killer Keith.
Huge dragons
Huge
coming out
dragon.
from goal.
And a counter dragon.
Get that 4K. This is gonna be it.
Oh, man. Ellens is going to take that first round.
That production from that double sniper line from Ellen's doing real work for this Ellen's team.
Jarvis came in early and got him the first point, and Gould cleaned up at the end.
Basically, yeah, that's basically it. It was Jarvis's game on point A. And the final point was all goal. I think the South London boys could stabilize here if they match your tank line. That Diva, it's not gonna help their Reinhardt once he gets the crowd control, and that's gonna let Ellen's lay way easier shatters.
Well, it looks like they're going to see a big change in their lineup, at least this time around, with Ellen's Degenerates. Killer Keith going to do the Orisa, and Thanos on the Diva is going to be an interesting combo.
We got Ash Drunkrat. Pretty interesting things we're seeing from players I don't typically see these heroes with.
It's going to be interesting to see who's odd strat plays out more.
I'm fascinated about what the Sombra's gonna do.
Defend objective A.
See if they could be a headache for the probably Orisa. Well, they're all set up in a cluster here, pretty good spot. They're just gonna run down some grenades.
Ryan's coming
Sombra's
in.
unsure of where to position herself. Oh, Diva drops down by himself.
South Land Boys just goes to point, causes them to jump down.
Schmidt and the Doctor staying on point together.
Shocks gets a double
Looks like
kill.
they're going to take the first point quickly.
Yeah, DPS doing good stuff here for the South London Boys.
South London Boys is definitely winning the shield battle at this point.
They got the first point, not even a shield is broken.
And Ellens is in a really bad spot right now. They're gonna have to rotate around quickly.
That's good movement by South London, just to go straight to point, make them move from that top shelf place.
Schmidt's shield is taking a lot of damage right now. You can't really sustain that.
Especially when there hasn't been that much damage done to the Orisa shield at that point.
They're just gonna walk through the Orisa shell.
Oh! A big shield blocks it.
Schmidt getting aggressive, pushing him back. And Ellens is going to back off.
Ellens has the ult advantage now, but they give up Bongo to switch to Reinhardt. We might see a late contest from Bob here. Oh, he gets stopped by. Oh, he's moved back. They're gonna get it.
He's going to drop the Bob. But is it going to
Full on
be
point.
enough?
0.3 meters. The visor comes out.
Killer Keith's shield just blocking everything.
Oh, they got the point.
They got the point, and
Oh, and
Ellens
Keith
is
goes
going to
down.
be forced to back off. South London Boys really getting some momentum as they come around this corner.
The South London Boys' Sombra can get a nice EMP. Scarecrow won't be able to trans anything that they have, so it'll be a good bomb combo. This is what we're gonna look out for here. Here it comes.
Big!
Excellently.
Oh, that was a huge combo with the EMP.
Excellent.
Ghoul dies behind the fight. Scarecrow's
Very
the
good
only one on point. Oh, he trances.
Good.
That's
He's
gonna
gonna
allow some of the
delay
team
that
to come back.
Yeah, but I think that's all she wrote.
Big beat. Oh!
Oh, they're gonna get
boot!
pushed off. It's a big boot, but the blade's gonna come out. Unfortunately, no value out of that blade, and they're gonna take it.
They just rolled the whole map.
Switching sides.
And they have a full minute, 20 seconds more than Ellens, who had a great first attack.
I mean, we could definitely see this turn into a 6-6 game.
Maybe even more. There's a lot of time left. South London has more time left now than they used.
Ready for battle.
Both teams are going to have to address their first point defense. Both points were taken first fight immediately.
And we're still waiting on a final setup hero pool here, but it looks like
I think Ellen should go back to their double sniper setup that worked so well for them in their first push. And Shock's coming out with that Reaper.
we're
Probably
seeing
good
a
answer.
Brigitte over on the South London boys side. I'm wondering if we've seen a Brigitte at all today.
busting
yet.
out the Reaper May.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Attackers in
They're going to be late getting to the fight, though.
objective A.
They should make it in time, though.
Going out with the AoE healing comp from South London Boys. I'd actually like to see Anna instead, but
Ellen's jumping on the point early. South
Yeah.
London's going to keep him off.
The DPS swap was big.
Yeah, they stopped that attack right at the heels right there. Yep, and they're gonna go to that double sniper.
Ellen's needing a hard reset as they get ready to jump in for fight number 2.
South London has a
Gets
big
rolled
alt
off.
advantage right now.
Reaper's got a balcony position. He could jump from motel, get some
Coming in
damage
slowly,
done.
they're going to want to get aggressive.
Finds their Anna. Kills him. Kills.
The coalescence comes out. Oh, and Matsu goes
Big
down.
right charge.
Jarvis is trying to win the next fight already, maybe.
It's 4-3 right now. They should just walk the point at this point, but they get walled off. Good play from Shocks right there.
And the
Beacon
beacon
comes out early. Oh!
Oh, that's a big shatter though.
Shatter hits 3, combined with that mail.
The rest of South London is going to capitalize on it, and they're going to hold them off for another fight.
Solid defense here. Let's see if Jarvis can escape. Makes it back to hotel safely.
Jarvis getting up close and personal, trying to get an early pick.
South London giving lots of room here, actually.
Fire strike comes through. Keith has shatter now.
Shocks with the
Oh!
gets
Shock's going
pinned.
to go down. Killer Keith needs to get aggressive and get on this point.
They
That's
have
a
no
good-
DPS left on Allen's. That's a little too far.
Launch
Literally
that.
whiffs the
That's
bomb.
a little
Yep.
too far. And the first tick,
Couple needless
Killer
alts
Keith
though.
feeling strong.
They can
Sniper
push
just
this.
mow
Utilize
everybody
this
down
nano
there.
and keep them pushing.
Oh no, they're pushed. They're gone from this one. This is theirs right now.
It's very
Good
possible to
attempt on that
snowball
wall.
on this map. They have 50 seconds left, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for them to reach the end.
Killer Keith playing some good Reinhardt right here, I think.
He's definitely utilizing the space and keeping himself moving forward rather than allow space to stay stagnant.
Oh! A big Q from Captain Fletch.
Captain Fletch on Reaper taken down to 2.
But they do have Grav Dragons on the side of Ellen's.
South London staying aggressive, staying on point, and the wall goes up.
South London doesn't have a support ult for this answer, this Grab Dragons. They have to try to eat it with the Diva, but that's really difficult with the DM changes.
This is going to be the last little bit of it.
Here it comes.
Oh! They can't get the
Oh.
dragons out!
Huge shatter.
Huge shatter, but the Grav holded the team in place, and now it looks like
Schmidt
they're going to
just-
be a little bit more aggressive.
Schmidt just saved his team there and possibly the match.
Another Blizzard comes out with a shatter.
And they're only able to get one.
That's incredibly played by Schmidt right there on that Reinhardt. Gets that 6-man shatter.
Initiating match.
Let's see if South London boys can pass that point here. They have 4 minutes, basically a whole minute more to work with.
Ready for battle.
They're gonna go back to that Sombra, which worked really well for them in their last attack.
Well, Killer Keith and Ghoul are going to go for the Orisa Bastion combo, which could very well be a interesting play here.
The Sombra counters it well though.
That's true.
It might just be a
Travis.
battle of farming alts.
Jarvis actually going with a tribute to myself and Ed NATO with that Symmetra.
Will he stay there?
Oh yeah, he's already at point on defense. He's not gonna have much time.
Interesting
this wall.
call. People have a hard time dealing with the Symmetra turrets sometimes.
5, 4,
Thanos on defense, just sitting on top of the tower up here.
just gonna have their balls eaten. Interesting that Ellen chose to go Moira despite knowing how much the Doctor plays Diva so far this map. Just taking their time, waiting for a moment.
South London really just kind of hanging out right now.
Ends up getting picked. I think they're formulating a plan right here to deal with that Bastion or Orisa.
Yeah, they're not taking any damage. No one's building all any faster. Captain Fletch gets caught out by the Diva.
My advice to them is stay to the right and go through the hotel.
Oh, another pick.
And then
Captain Fletch goes down again.
stay to the left. I mean, or you can go behind the statue and enter the mega room. They gotta wait until the
South
Sombra
London
gets in a position to
finally
hack here.
getting some time to move in and get aggressive. Oh,
They
but
didn't get-
their run's gonna go down.
Unfortunately, Sombra
Ellen's
didn't have
gonna
any
hang
time to get in position. They just went in way too early there.
They don't have an answer for the Bastion.
Well, they do. They have the Sombra, and they have the option to go right through the mega.
They haven't used an
Looks
option
like they're-
to deal with.
Looks like
Yeah,
they're gonna do
they haven't
just
used their
that this
options. That's
time.
correct. Looks like they're
Captain
going
Fletch.
dive. Not sure about that.
Dive can go well as long as they're coordinated.
He just needs to get the hack off. He's hacked and they're distracted. It's time for them to jump in and get aggressive. Here we go.
You get killed on
Hacking
Jarvis,
off on
but
Ghoul.
his turret's still alive.
Oh, the Moira's almost down. Oh, they couldn't get her.
And once again, Allens is going to hang on. Putting up a killer defense. Captain Fletch coming in from the side again.
If they wanted to run dive here, they should
Tries
have
to get
gone
them distracted.
Zen, I think.
Bastion's hacked.
Zenyatta would be big for the.
They
the
get
hack
the
goes on
Bastion
as well.
and the Orisa.
Yeah.
Good play.
Oh, two go down.
Two go
They
down.
just
might be able to get
executed
point
very
here,
well there.
Dragon split
This
the point.
could be it.
Thanos able to bring the Vanish back to them with a bomb, though.
Oh, they get the res off on Jarvis at the end of the fight.
Yeah, pretty
And
good
it looks like
execution
Ellens is
from
gonna
South
hang
London.
on for
but,
another fight.
yep. That was a good attack by South London, but Thanos able to swing the Vanish back with
And
Jarvis.
unfortunately, they burned quite a few ultimates there as well. So, with Ellens coming back on defense with the ult advantage, this could be a difficult one for the South London boys. Throwing in the Diva Bomb.
Oh, the bongo comes out. Oh, they kill Orisa.
South London just shy of making that first tick, and the first tick goes down.
That's,
Oh, just under 2 ticks.
So close. Come on, guys, push it. Second tick.
to bring out the Mercy. Ellen's managed to
And
make
Ellens
it back
is going to hang on. But 2 ticks. South London's going to need to jump in and get aggressive for this last fight. They've only got 10 seconds left.
comes the Red
The
Tires.
tire with. Oh,
No reason to hang on to him. Use your ults, boys.
a big.
Oh,
no
that's a
supports.
big...
Another huge destination there.
They might be able to get the point, but they lost.
They gotta stand on the point.
Oh,
goes-
they get
They
it.
got the payload.
It's overtime. Let's see if they can push it around this corner. It might. They have a couple staggers. They're set up to do it.
Ellen's going to want to stop this momentum as soon as they can. They need to push up.
Oh, Junkrat goes down early.
Sunbird not in a good position there. South London without their DPS, Ellen should walk onto them to seal the deal before they get back.
Both shields down. Killer Keith.
And it's looking like Ellens is gonna hold on.
Ellen takes the first man.
Good grief.
Oh man.
That was intense. That was an intense first map.
He was gonna be that 4K with that dragons at the third point in the first round. Really good placement there.
Nuts. Nuts dragon right there.
$21,000 healing. Stonewall was putting some out.
Well, we're taking a map break, right?
Yep, 5-minute break. We'll be back in shortly.
I will be right back.
Orthos, your time's... Oh, there it is. The time was like 2:03. Volskaya.
I'm back.
Alright, we are waiting for the... Alright, everyone seems to be ready.
We got the R's. Here we go.
We are off to Volskaya Industries. I heard Russia's lovely this time of year.
And I don't think we've had Volskaya played yet during this tournament, so we'll
Both
see how...
teams in the first 2 games picked Hanamura.
Oh, that's true. So we got a new CP map here.
Volskaya and Hanamura probably tied for favorite for 2 CP. For me, at least.
I do enjoy Volskaya.
I am not so much on Volskaya. I don't like the second point. There's too many ways of entry for me. I don't like that I can't control it.
Makes sense because it's a huge run for the attack team. I think they have to have more options. Anubis has tons of options.
Both teams opting for the 2-2-2 model this time around, looks like.
Yeah, with Ellen's going double projectile. Pretty good dive comp right there, I think. I don't think either DPS plays Tracer. That's probably why they're bringing out the Hanzo.
I think even a Widow might be okay here. There are small sight lines, though.
I do think Widow would be better here, but...
And you definitely don't normally see Winston on this map over Reinhardt or an Orisa.
Yep, South London continuing with that mismatch of tanks, but it's been working for them so far.
Been a very competitive first.
Killer Keith gonna drop the shield early.
Schmidt's playing a very passive Reinhardt right now, using the truck as cover, allowing him to move between both sides, depending on which way they go.
He probably doesn't want to waste.
His Moira's separated pretty badly. Oh,
wasted his shield.
They take advantage.
And dive their
Schmidt
main support.
Schmidt diving back in. He's gonna push off the rest of Ellen's, keeping them off the point.
They lost their main support, and it didn't go badly for them.
It looks like Ellen's is gonna back off.
Jarvis, huge picks. That's gonna open the door for this first point. They just have to regroup and just walk in now, not die like that. But they have the upper man advantage. They can go in right now.
Ellen's needing.
Marcy gets the res off. Goes down.
Jarvis making pick after pick.
That was Ghoul.
Ellen's basically just skirmishes their way to this point.
They're trying to push the Reinhardt.
Decided not to.
Ellen's is going to take the first point, and they're already set up, ready to take care of the second.
The guy, Nano Blade, that's what their win condition is here right now for this dive comp for Melons.
South London staying on point and staying aggressive.
Early Dragons.
Dragons with the split. No,
Here it comes.
We get both
Two
Shimada
shields
ults.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of ults getting thrown out here.
It's 3 to 1
Purple.
though.
It's 5 to 2.
Potentially big primal.
Huge primal. Very well played from Killer Keith.
And Killer
Oh,
Keith is-
Nintendo just stands in the Dragons. No one's on point.
No one's on point. Oh man.
Big pin on the Diva Bomb. No one standing on point for Ellens is gonna hurt him.
Yep, pretty
Thanos
huge
staying
loss
alive on
opportunity there.
point, just by himself on point.
Should just go jump off the cliff so he doesn't get too.
That is a big
Kill
stagger.
him
That
anyways.
is a huge stagger for Allen.
Not as big as they could because they instantly killed him, but.
But with almost 5 minutes left, they are definitely not hurting for time.
could have had it already if they just stepped on point.
Ellen's diving back hard, getting the early dive.
And Mercy Soldier, same two burst targets.
Crossing dragons.
Crossing dragons for sure. Ellen's might take this, and they are going to. Yes, that is the end of the first round.
Crossing dragons hitting Hanzo.
Score 0-2. Sides.
I'd help write that movie.
I would watch that movie. Maybe. In an
I would
ironic.
play it. I'd be Hanzo in that movie, dude. Sign me up.
Well, and with Ellen's having 4 minutes left in the time bank, if this goes in overtime, they'll have a fair amount on their side going in for extra innings.
It's pretty common to see 2CP with that much time left, though, so we might even see it going the other way with 4
That's
minutes
true.
left.
The nature of 2CP is complete toss-up at times, depending on how team fights and snowballing of ultimates goes. They're gonna bring out the Bastion on and Symmetra defense again from Ellen's, and I think they're gonna pull up some interesting Symmetra strats themselves from South London.
Hoping to end this one early.
Probably gonna use the left platform method.
Well, and this defense worked very well for them in the last map as well, so it stands to reason that it would work well this time around as well.
I think South London boys are looking to just go around, flank them from a side they haven't anticipated, and they won't be able to get this information because they seem to be pretty far back. It's up to Killer Keith to catch it and his sidelines. Or Jarvis.
They're running the strat that worked on the last map. Let's see if they can deal with it any better this time.
Here it goes. Here goes the teleport.
And they're going to go around the side.
Everyone makes it.
Time to rotate.
That's the hardest part about this strat.
Captain Fletch is flanking, though, behind them.
Here comes the hack. Gets the hack off. They can move in.
There's no one on point. They're not doing too much.
Yeah, they should have.
Definitely no one on point. Someone from South London needs to get down there.
The opportunity was there when the Bastion was hacked. Fortunately, they didn't go on it.
Their entire team is still up. Thanos is just getting aggressive with his diva.
Oh.
South London is still not taking time to get on point.
Yep, they're splitting 3 top.
The Ryan's gonna go down.
Yeah, everyone on Ellen's is just gonna move as a unit to the 3 different possible positions here.
Ellen staying defensive and making sure that no one touches that point. Captain Finch gonna get the hack off on Mercy.
Huge pin on that Bastion, but dies for his trouble.
That's another big hack.
There's still some,
Yeah, Shock's just killing everybody.
And it looks like South London is gonna hang on. And they're gonna potentially take this first point. Yes, looks like they definitely are.
there is a Zenyatta somewhere behind, I believe. No, he died. Or he jumped off, something. They've got some work to do if they want to catch up in time bank. trade 1 for 1.
Time
Big for
difference
big.
right now.
Big for big really favors the defending team on this map here. Good trade from Jarvis.
Mercy overextended a bit, but it didn't hurt her too much.
Ellen's doing a good job of keeping them outside of the building. South London making the rotation inward. They're going to go left side and attempt to take the point.
It's a lot of ultimates on the Ellen's team. But
Bastion's
so
hacked
does the South
currently.
London boys.
They pop 2.
Pop supercharger.
Oh!
A bomb. He's going to get dragons off.
Oh, they're so close to that first tick.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
They have to make it to the point alive. If they get Jarvis, that's really good. I think they should mobilize here. Get that EMP off and then shatter. Would be a huge power play.
They're going to need to get rid of that shield.
But
And
then
he's
Schmidt
gonna go down
dies,
pretty quickly.
unfortunately. Yep. They're gonna need an Anna, I think. I don't think War is the correct choice here. So South London and Zenyatta coming back. Trance. However, the DPS from Ellens have one-shot potential. Schmidt dies once again.
Schmidt goes down early again.
We're 2 for 2, but it's not looking good for South London boys.
Yeah, I think that's the attack attempt right there.
Yeah, unfortunately, their shield tanks really just seem to go down way too early, and it causes the rest of their team to really just fall apart.
They lose their EMP for it.
Schmidt's hung on to Earth Shatter for quite a while. He needs to use that sooner rather than later.
He just has to stay alive to use it.
There's a fat racist shield in the way.
Let's
Most
see
of
what
this
they do
Ellen's
here.
roster is up on top as well.
Oh, they pop the sights. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Should go.
And
back
Ellens
to
is
the-
coming in with all 6 ultimates. This is going to be a fireworks show for this next fight.
I expect them to hold on to at least a couple.
The bongo comes out, huge damage.
Oh, he gets one person,
He gets one
and then the
person.
dragons come out,
Dragons come out.
and they don't get
Unfortunately, South
anyone.
London is going to go down again.
Yeah, Ellen's just had enough ults there.
And they still
Not
have
like
the
anything.
Valk and the bomb left.
Yep.
And the bomb has given them given South London a lot of trouble today.
South London does make the correct call. Go Monkey Diva here. The dive really helps them.
Unfortunately, South London coming in with no ults for this fight except for a possible Diva bomb.
That's correct. Still not more though. Not a fan of that. There comes the Mercy. Does help with the resurrection on attack on 2 CP, but what you really look for is the Anna.
South London trying to sneak around the right side this time. 30 seconds. This could be the last bit of the fight. They're going to need to get aggressive here. We might get just that.
Large bomb.
Big bomb. And here goes another one. No one that time. Ghoul staying
Mercy's
alive,
dead,
but it's
though.
possible.
It's possible to win this
South
back
London
with
might
that
get-
Bastion alive.
And we hit overtime.
Schmidt is
Killer Key
back.
takes down the Diva.
Killer Key killing everybody.
And they are
They're
able
gonna
to
hold.
hold.
And the second map is going to go to Ellen's Degenerates.
Alright.
All right, we're gonna take a 15-minute halftime. We'll see you guys at 7:05.
There's a late dive swap. They should have brought that out earlier. Worked way better than the right Diva.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that was a
This is a huge
intense play of the
rivalry.
game.
It
Not-
really was.
Doesn't even leap, just smacks people around.
21,000 damage blocked by Schmidt.
It's nice to be appreciated.
All right, take us back to lobby.
Oh yeah. I guess I should.
All right, 15 minutes.
Orthos, do you have us muted on stream?
No, not currently.
Can you?
Yeah. Um.
Okay.
now.
All right. Well, looks like we're back. We're still just waiting to hear from South London to see what map they're going to take.
They've chosen Ilios.
Ilios for the next map already. Good King of the Hill map.
It's the same map that Dreams Red chose against Attack Torb Orange yesterday.
Now this is the correct Orisa map for Killer Keith if he wants to run that. Even though he's done really well in Orisa so far, I think Orisa is probably the only choice for well on Ilios.
I mean, Orisa Roadhog definitely made appearances yesterday, and I don't doubt that we'll see it again today.
But then it also opens up chances for the dive, which South London has shown to run pretty well.
That's very
on
true.
Ruins or Lighthouse.
I believe we'll definitely see dive over on Ruins. It seems to be pretty much built for that. Ryan has a hard time getting some good cover there.
Yeah, it's the premier sniper map. I think Jarvis is probably gonna pop off there. But Schmidt has been a really good tank so far.
Right.
I think he's gonna keep his team safe.
Both teams are ready, and here we go.
All right, let's do this.
Now arriving at Ilios.
So first up, we have Ilios Ruins. We'll very likely see some Winston and Diva here.
We might even see double sniper.
We will very likely see Widowmakers on both teams as well.
Not sure anybody on the
South London.
Yeah, South London plays Widow so far. They haven't played Widow yet. But Sombra's a good choice here to disrupt that Widow from playing, since Captain Fletch does play that Sombra.
Well, we've seen from Ellen's Degenerates that Jarvis is definitely a very good Widowmaker, which I believe we'll see from him here.
Ready for battle.
Jarvis starts out on the Hanzo. Let's see if he stays there.
Yeah, Ellen's with a Orisa comp here.
That's quite interesting.
South London going with what looks like a Brigade dive. See what shots
We're gonna switch over to Moira. Mercy with the heals over on.
Really aggressive looking dive. Still, both teams running dive right here.
We have the Moira dive, and we have Moira Lucio versus Ana Zen. We'll see what's more effective. The monkey dives in alone. Killer Keith looks like he's going to go down, and he does. It's a big early pick. Can they get Ghoul as well? Schmidt dove in alone and went down. Both teams don't have a monkey.
South London's going to take it first.
Killer Keith will be back before Schmidt, though.
They are even. They're giving them a lot of room for no reason here.
I think they're waiting for 6 to regroup.
Yeah, Ellens needs to get aggressive and get in there.
They're very spread out on South London's side right now. Schmidt is back.
Keith making a dive target, and he goes in for the Sombra.
Chaser looking for a flank all alone.
Schmidt dives out. Oh,
gets
Fox
headshotted.
goes down.
Goes alone too.
South London trying to stay on point. It looks like Killer Keith and Ellens might be getting ready to get back on.
Scarecrow's hacked right now, but doesn't go down. Oh, there it is. Big. Now Jarvis goes down. South London is going to maintain control with a big stagger on the Diva. She's just going to jump right off the map.
Ellen's Degenerates going to be coming in with quite a few ults over the South London too.
It's going to be hard to get that Nano Blade off with an EMP ready. They'll probably just be walking around as a Nano Genji.
They need to EMP early to potentially take away their win con.
Well, and Killer Keith is coming in with 94%, so they're going to have
There's
all
the
their
EMP.
ultimate. That's a big EMP. Everyone's affected by it.
Immediately dies though.
They only have 10 seconds to get on point. Ghoul's gonna touch, but he's low. There's a bomb coming in.
The South London boys staying strong.
Good play from
This
South London
could
boys.
be a 99-0 game.
Way more
Dragon's
coordinated
coming in
action.
from spawn.
Ellen's hanging in there. They're on point. They could take it. Oh, and their Killer Keith is going to go down.
Huge purple almost kills Schmidt. Kills him.
Nano. This could go either way right now. Oh, the ult comes out. Oh, there's the blade.
Ult's coming out everywhere. No reason to hang on to him at this point. You got to either take it or you're going to be done.
Fortunately, Nano's Jarvis instead of the Nano Blade.
Nano blade, the blade doesn't get anyone. Oh, Killer Keith goes down early. They're bombing the zone. And it's, oh, the 100-0.
Really well played from South London boys.
They definitely
Really?
turned it around from these last two maps.
Halftime definitely helped out them.
Utilized that Sombra incredibly well there. Just
And it definitely looks like Dive is their best comp
yeah,
runner.
absolutely.
And
South
arguably
London.
my favorite map, Ilios well.
Yeah, this is the Orisa map here.
This is
Orisa
the
Roadhog.
Roadhog and the Roadhog map. This is the one that makes Reddit headlines.
They're a team pulling out right now. They're going to stay on the dive.
Let's see if anyone makes any mistakes and jumps into the hole.
5,
We got Thanos switching over to Roadhog.
Oh,
And there's
now
Killer
we have the
There we go.
2,
But I think,
Schmidt
yeah,
staying on Dive.
Yep.
We've
South
got a
London should
unique
stay on
setup
dive.
here.
This is their best comp so far I've seen. They used that Sombra really well last match.
South London coming off on the flank.
Thanos is by himself. They might be able to get a hack off and take him down.
Hack gets interrupted.
Thanos is all by himself. It's 2 to
Oh,
1
it's
now.
booped
He's
in the
gonna
hole!
fall in the hole, and Thanos is gonna get booped in.
However, Jarvis demecking and killing healers.
Oh,
This is gonna be.
Nellens is able to stabilize after that first map loss.
Always like that yell from Samba.
I'm a fan of Justice Reigns from above.
Ellen staying aggressive, keeping the fight close past the point.
Yeah, they're just gonna stay on this dive. Go Reaper.
They switched
instead
off of
Sombra.
Sombra and went with Reaper.
Also, Junkrat. Not a very effective dive, to be honest with you.
That is a lot of
London coming
damage
in
coming
on-
from them, though.
South London coming in on the left flank again.
Goal swats that Reaper out.
Oh, but the monkey's all by himself.
Oh, they booped the Lucio, but he's able to latch onto the wall. But he's out of the fight right now.
So many people falling to the environmental kills.
Both teams playing around this well, really well. They're trying to boop utilize it, but
But it looks like Ellen's
Bongo
gonna
comes
hang on
out.
to this point the first time.
yeah, Ellen's is
And
gonna
they're
always
hang
gonna have
on.
yeah, they're always gonna have an upper hand with that Orisa comp.
Ellen's coming back into this next fight once again with ult economy.
We have some people in the Twitch chat requesting an attack torb. They're saying this is the best time for it to come out. Oh,
Should be.
dragons to split them. Oh, they lose their main healer immediately.
Just point blank dragons, the Moira. Unlucky.
Some good Junkrat bombs into the Orisa shield. Oh, big boop!
Oh,
Both
big
tanks
boots,
in!
though.
Will they
South
capitalize?
London going to need to get aggressive if they're going to want to take this point.
I think Ellen should back up, regroup. They have rally still, and Blade.
Schmidt coming in aggressive.
Oh, and he knocks
Lucio's going to
Nintendo
go
down.
down.
Jarvis just
Nintendo
killing
gonna-
everybody.
We have a battle in the hole.
And they do. They cap it. It's going to be 99, and South London's going to start building.
And they pick Nintendo early. Ellen's is very split right now.
South London pushing forward, definitely taking time to.
Yeah, it's been a while since that was.
We have a pretty even alt battle, but now Captain Fletch goes down.
And watch out for the Riptire.
Oh,
it's
they
going to
take
go
out
down.
the Alting Genji and the Lucio.
South London still maintaining the space on Ellen's.
Ellen's gonna have to bring out some form of.
Ooh, they come out with a Pharah.
For the Reaper. Here it comes.
A lot of ults coming out from both teams. Oh, Captain Fletch barely gets away. Oh, and he goes down.
With his whole hog down.
Dragons come in. At this point, I don't think there's much value in that with them down so much. Ghoul's trying for that EMP into the pit.
Ghoul getting aggressive with Pharah.
Swapping that Reaper for the Soldier to deal with that Pharah.
The Supercharger goes down, and it goes
Supercharger
off
down
right
immediately.
Away. This could be a 99-99 game.
Big kills for... Oh, big shatter!
That's a big hammer, though.
They don't get any kills out of it, and Schmidt goes down.
Schmidt goes down. Oof.
Jarvis's Hanzo play. We have 99-99. Oh, Moira's the only one left.
99.
Oh, and she's down. That looks like it's going to be it.
And it could be the end of the map.
Big!
And we're still stuck in overtime. These guys are going hard here.
We're four. Oh, Schmidt goes down, and dragons come through. Can the tire take out anything?
Really
I don't know where it went.
Skirmish. Nintendo killed him before he.
I guess they killed him before the tire hit that ground.
Yep.
Orisa in the hole. What's gonna happen?
In the hole.
Oh, they C9. The big boop by Matsu is not enough.
And we are going to the third map.
Score 1-1.
That was hard fought by both teams.
So basically, an elongated skirmisher. No one really had 6 in a while on that map. Basically,
Both were fighting for their lives.
just streamlining into the point.
Looks like we're going to see another change in composition here with South London going for the Ryan Zarya combo.
Really good Lucio play there. I'm really impressed by Matsu there.
Looking at this interesting Ellen's combo with the Orisa Hammond.
Well, and with Hammond on this map can be especially deadly considering that most of the point is surrounded by open space that you can fall into.
Both team rushes to the point.
Oh,
However.
that's a big early pick.
However,
Thanos is going to dive in. Trying to get some of
Another boop.
impact damage. Control point.
Ellen's looks to control early.
And it looks like they're going to. No, South London on point, and they're going to take it first.
going back to that Pharah without Mercy for goal.
South London getting a reset, this time going in with Reinhardt.
Yep, gonna
Staying
force.
on Wrecking Ball, though. They're going to get the Rhine up in the air. Ooh, that was a lucky
Oh,
pin.
and Killer Keith is going to go down early. South London hanging on to this.
early dragons
Oh,
for
the
Jarvis.
Dealing with the goats from South London's pretty well so far.
They're actually running a odd composition with Schmidt playing off of main tank. He's been their main tank all day till this map. He's played quite well.
They're doing the
Landing some
old
big shadows. Oh, Killer Keith out of nowhere.
Thanos just hanging on point with his Hammond. And looks like Ellens is going to retake this.
They didn't get it.
Oh, no, they're still
stalling.
contesting it.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
probably
big
didn't
shatter,
need the
though.
shatter,
Just this one-man shatter and a diva.
but they secured point.
Yeah, this is the first ghost we've seen from this set with the South London boys running in.
Well, Diva and Ryan will be coming in with their ultimates as well as
With Lucio right behind.
Going with the Moira instead of Anna is pretty.
I'm gonna look. You might look for an early barrage. Thanos might ult soon as well. There it comes out. Another dragons from Jarvis, and Schmidt is, or Captain Fletch actually is off the map.
Actually going Reaper.
Ghoul and Ellen staying aggressive, trying to get as much space as possible. South London coming in for this next fight, and here we go.
Oh, big
Ghoul
early
dropping-
kills.
Killing that
Those
right
support
now
outs
early.
come out. Seems like even
That-
without their Reinhardt and their Reaper, they're picking the fight early.
Diva throws down and takes out Jarvis.
Ooh, one man shatter again, but Killer Keith dies from it.
Desperate to get down. It needs to get on point, and it looks like they might retake it. And a big shatter, no.
Reinhardt versus Farah is not a matchup we expected to see today.
Definitely not. I would not consider that a fair fight.
Oh, and she goes down late. They're gonna have to wait for Ghoul and Thanos to respawn. But Ghoul almost has another barrage already. And Jarvis has another dragons.
South London reclaiming.
I think Thanos needs to go Zarya here and Nintendo go Mercy to help that Pharah out.
Uh-oh. Big grab, but
7 all. We've got a game
Oh.
of Overwatch here.
Kills 4 in that massive grab.
that
Big grab.
Captain Fletch
Ellen's gonna
kill
go
might
down.
end up hurting them, but Killer Keith goes down too.
This is actually the first Zarya we see out of
10 seconds left. Ellen's Degenerates is going to
London
need
boys.
to get on point and get a fight happening.
Thanos should be able to touch point on ball. There he
He's
comes in
aggressive.
now.
He's going to swing. Is the rest of his team going to back him up?
Oh, the big E. Oh, Killer Keith comes in. Oh, shatter.
Ellen All's just flying left and right here. So
Killer.
good.
Oh,
That's
big
what
shatter.
they
Takes out Killer Keith. And South London
London's gonna
takes
take
it.
South London wins their first map of the day.
That was incredible. All right, so we will be back at 7:27.
Play of the game.
Fire at will.
Quadruple kill.
Alright, we are undeafened. We are back.
Nothing live.
Captain Fletch and Jarvis both give us the R. Let's go. I went 18 seconds early, but you know.
Welcome to Junkertown.
Junkertown, probably my favorite escort map.
I like
I'm-
it too.
I'm a Dorado fan. I actually don't have any problems with the escort maps.
I like Gibraltar. I hate Junkertown as a Widow player. It's like, you should love Junkertown, but I hate it, man. I hate
Winston's my worst main tank, so I'd much rather play not Gibraltar.
Not Gibraltar, yeah.
But I don't have any problems with Gibraltar as a map.
I feel like anytime I play Numbani, I only can play Tracer, despite my massive hero pool.
Well, Numbani's hybrid.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. But
Let's see what we're gonna see here.
Escort.
Now, unless Ellen's is gonna change their comp up, a Rhine, Orisa, and Bastion combo.
Ooh, they're going full pirate ship.
Full pirate ship.
Full pirate ship with Jarvis on Widow. That spells doom for South London.
Well, we'll see. He'll see if he picks Widow. He's gonna. No, he picked Hanzo. I mean, you can make it work. You can make it work. You don't have the benefit of the instant hit scan that the Widow has, but I mean, you can do it. You can do it. Has he done it this series? No, but he could surprise us.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Still going with that Rhine Diva. It's gonna be hard to deal with pirate ship.
And the pirate sail is up. Killer Keith pushing and staying aggressive on his Reinhardt.
Killer Keith has an option to get a good angle to.
And it looks like his
Charge
shield is
the
starting
goal,
to get a
but-
little bit low.
He needs a Zarya to do that.
He needs to back up and let the shield recharge, and his shield goes down.
He tried.
Oh,
He
he misses
missed
the
it.
charge. They need to watch behind him. Oh, there we go. All right, they got the
killed.
Bastion. Mercy's probably gonna come in and res that.
Mercy goes down too.
She got killed. Doctor popped off. Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
Looks like
dude.
Ellen's gonna stall here.
Let's see, they got both supports and a baby diva against.
That's
Jarvis behind everybody. No one even notices him. Anna does,
Ellen's
but
staying with the pirate ship, and they're gonna keep pushing.
Jarvis taking a little nap here on the job.
Blue Row, you've already got some fans in Twitch.
Oh, that's just how I am, dude. That's just how I am.
It's just your magnetic personality coming in.
No, yeah. I would like to see. I want Fletch to swap. I would love to see Fletch swap to a Sombra because even though it didn't work out for them in the first place, Soldier is probably going to do nothing.
Shaq's gonna go
I don't
Tracer
know.
here.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that pick.
Yeah, I think they should just stay with the Hanzo.
They need something with shield break. They got 2 shields in front of the turret.
Yep, that's gonna be Hanzo for you, but now they're off of it.
Well, Thanos and Ghoul still staying with this Orisa Bastion combo. It's working for them.
The Dragons also has the ability to force people off the
The
cart.
supercharger goes down.
It's a good spot for a supercharger. No
No,
one's
yeah.
going to be able to get to it.
Everyone just walks in to dies. Shaq's the only one alive.
I mean,
They
really,
fight him.
the story of this map has been like no one can really touch Jarvis, and I mean, you can't even think about touching Ghoul because no one can touch Jarvis. Like Jarvis has an entire survey of the map, and
And it looks like
I mean,
Ellen's
anyone who
going to
sets
take
his
this
sidelines.
point.
Payload has reached the checkpoint.
Yeah, no, that was
Jarvis
really
on
fast.
another nap.
South London is going to need to make some sort of change to stop this Orisa Bastion combo, and the pirate ship with the double shield is just too much. They need to do something different.
All right, they swapped to
Yeah,
Sombra. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a step in
That's
the right
one out of
direction.
3 different changes they need right now.
Yeah, so 33% of the way there.
They're going to come in with a bunch of ults, but Captain Fletch goes down early because Widow had sight still.
Yeah, no.
Yep, and Ghoul's
Unlucky.
Bastion is going to go down.
It's actually a pretty
Thanos-
good battle there.
A huge shatter.
That was a big boop by the doctor to save Schmidt.
And it's another one.
Matsu's really good with those purples there.
Killer Keith pushing the diva out of the way. He's trying to stay alive
Thanos
and
goes
take
down.
down two.
I want Stonewall to start healing Schmidt. Stonewall was holding his damage there a little bit too long, and Schmidt 100% could have benefited from some healing. That could have been a 3v3 right there, but they weren't healing, so Unlucky.
Ghoul's
That's
Bastion back on point. Ellen's Degenerates is staying aggressive. Fourth
They
No,
still
yeah,
have
they
an
have
alt
not been
advantage as
stopped.
well.
They have not been stopped. They've been stopped for about 15 seconds, and even then, they just went on to win the team fight, get their ult economy in better shape than
Up,
Here
Diva
comes the
Bomb.
bomb. Oh,
Huge
two kills.
huge.
Ghoul and Jarvis.
They got to stop this res. They got to stop this
They're
res.
definitely gonna have to stop this now.
They can take out the Bastions. Oh. And they allowed the Bastion to get set back up.
Yep.
And now he's ulting.
Yeah, you can't let that res go through. It's not good enough to just kill the Mercy after she reses. You can't let that res go through when he has his ult because he hasn't been using it. He's been popping off this whole game. He's gonna have that ult, and now they're continuing around the curve. They didn't skip a beat. They almost lost that team fight.
Mercy
Res has
Valks
that
in
kind of power.
to get back to the fight a little faster.
And even without the Orisa or the Rhine Shield, Ghoul is going to stay on top of that payload as Bastion turret. And it looks like he's going to start taking a ton of damage. Rhine Shield goes down.
Oh, and they get another res off on Ghoul.
Got another res. It's been 30 seconds. They're just gonna get it again.
Nintendo survives that as well, but
The May comes out and is big to kill the Bastion.
South London's going to stay aggressive with this one and stay dominant. Mova Scarecrow's going to throw down the Transcendence.
No, yeah, they're committing. They're committing
Ellen's is
big.
staying alive.
Nintendo's gonna see Mag them.
Shox is trying to 1v1 Orion in the back.
Now it's Ellen's with the mismatch tanks here. Both teams playing odd tank lines here.
Man, I think Scarecrow is gonna want that Transcendence back. They could have come back full strength.
Now all they have is the visor.
Yeah, all they have is that's man.
And South London has the trans to combat it.
They're gonna
South
have
London
to.
coming in with Transcendence and Earth Shatter and EMP. This could be a devastating.
They should EMP and then they should
Right.
shatter.
Yeah, we should be seeing a big EMP shatter from.
Get that shatter on the Reinhardt.
I mean, shit's going low.
Wow,
Oh,
Shox
goes
no
off.
one, but Ryan still goes
He
down.
needed to come up huge. He needed to come up huge, and he did not. It happens like that. Another trance. Matsu has
Transcendence
been
goes off.
popping off this whole series. I don't think that one was needed.
Both support alts. Now they have May Blizzard. That'll be big for next fight.
And Heal Salute. They've all got their ults now.
May taking the high ground.
Jarvis is. I think he thinks he's a one-man army right now. Based on how the series has been going, I wouldn't argue with that. But he needs to not hang out in the front line like that.
Diva is working on getting her mech back, and she has it.
Jarvis gonna take
Ellen's-
the high ground.
Ellen's Degenerates is pretty spread out right now. They're going to want to group up and really take this fight head on with everyone.
Thanos
They got
needs to
six
join
ults,
his
Joe.
soldier.
Oh, he takes out two.
They kill two with one. They have 5 ults more.
Valk
They have 5
pops.
more ults.
Ellen's on cart and pushing. Diva Bomb goes down and Killer Keith is going to block it.
Captain Fletch is trying to take out the Zen behind, but goes down himself.
And that
Oh,
could
the
be a big
Blizzard comes
shatter.
out, and he gets two.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Can they kill them?
Killer Keith is
Kill
going to go
both
down.
DPS.
Heal sloop. Heal sloop.
Oh, but they don't kill the soldier, and they res Ghoul.
Mecha activated.
Score
Excellent first round from Ellen's Degenerates.
3. Switching sides.
You got to give some credit to SLB though. They had, I mean, Ellen had 5 minutes going into that point. They had 5 minutes going into that point. They held it down to about 1 minute 12 seconds. That's a much more average time for
And
Junker
if King
Town.
Zero
We're
showed us
looking at-
anything, South London can push it to the end immediately. Just
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
both these teams much better at attacking than defending, without a doubt. So
Well, then do you think that
I'm not
South
counting
London is
SLB
going to try and mirror the comp that Ellen's Degenerates went with this time around, or do you think they're going to try something of their own flavor?
well, I mean, they've been running a lot of, like we saw on Volskaya, right? They were running like a Bastion defense. I think they're perfectly comfortable with the Orisa Bastion. I think that they might whip it out. They might whip it out because they're not comfortable with the Widowmaker. I think they put a lot of resources into a Bastion.
Well, by the looks of it, they're going to run
I'm
almost
wrong.
pure goats.
Yeah,
SLB
they're going
with the
more
goats. Yep.
Meanwhile, Killer Keith is going to stay on Orisa, and it looks like that he's going to be solo shielding.
Triple DPS.
Ellen's Degenerates is going to be pulling off a DPS heavy
Triple
composition
Sniper,
this time
Zen
around.
Mercy, Orisa, yeah.
think the value that Ash's dynamite is going to play huge if they're all grouped up on the cart.
Oh,
Well,
I mean, even
especially
just like
with
an Orisa haul.
Ryan and
Yeah.
Brigitte, that dynamite's a huge shield melter.
3, 2,
They're running a goats again.
attackers incoming.
All right, so just
Obs-
one pick right out the door. He says, "Hi, I'm Jarvis. I've been here all day. Stop not looking for me."
I'm here.
And Captain
they're-
Fletch, for whatever reason, is staying way behind. He needs to
Another
get that
pick.
cart and stay aggressive.
Oh, another.
Trying
The
to break
snipers
that
are just
shield.
running wild.
And they're going to back off. Back into spawn.
I think they should go
Lucio-
Lucio with goats if they wanted to play goats instead of Moira.
Yeah,
The
they should
speed
get rid
is
of the
huge.
Moira and put Lucio, especially now that they have Anna. Oh,
Hey,
wait.
Jarvis
they're
is looking for
swapping
another
up the
pick. Oh, he falls down.
They're going double main tank. No? Oh, no.
It looks like they're going to go dive this time around. We've
Let's
seen
bring
dive
it.
from South
Okay,
London
never
quite a
mind.
bit today.
That's the full dive.
Fletch is just showing us he can play anything.
Schmidt goes,
He's like, you tell me what to
goes
play.
in deep, and he goes
Oh,
down
and Scarecrow
early.
takes him out.
But it looks like they're going to get quite a bit of space on this cart and a good push.
It's 5v5 right now with Schmidt with the spawn advantage and the time advantage.
The
No,
doctor
Thanos is
staying on
taken out.
cart. He's getting plenty of space.
Nintendo goes
Little
down.
bit
Captain
of the
Fletch
split
falls.
with the dragons there.
It's
Really
looking like
aggressive.
South London has this point right now.
Yeah, the dive DPS, they're popping off a little bit. They're kinda
Lucio is
disorienting.
aggro and taking out people.
South London staying alive. It definitely does look like that they're going to be able to take this first point.
So I think that was such a smart choice. Triple DPS, especially when they're all snipers, they all require, like snipers, they all require very specific attention because they're all so squishy, right? So what SLB did is they just hard dove one of the snipers and made it super disorienting for Ellen's Degenerates. When you take down one of those snipers and you disorient the team, you're gonna win the team fight. I think that was an absolutely genius choice.
That's true, especially with Monkey. When you're working with snipers, you want to get in there really close, isolate them with your shield, and then take them down. And if your team can back you up and you can take each one of them out quickly and succinctly, you can have an advantage over a comp like this.
Here comes the bongo, but they're just gonna hide now. That's the correct choice.
Schmidt dives in alone. There's
Yeah,
5 of them up there.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
Captain
got the
Fletch
barrier.
follows
He's got
up.
the barrier.
Alive. He's back on cart.
Oh,
He's
huge.
going to jump up by himself
Captain-
again, but he's
The
still
purple
alive.
takes out Captain Fletch and Schmidt goes down.
Schmidt goes down.
Bob
That's cool.
contesting point for them.
All
Very
right, where's the-
uncoordinated dive there. They all just one after another.
Somehow Captain Fletch still took out 2 of them though.
We're gonna need an S in the chat for Pulse Bomb. If it did the same amount of damage that it used to do, then Heal Salute would have come up super clutch. But since Pulse Bomb was nerfed for no real good reason, they came up short.
Mind you, it was a bomb before everyone started having armor with Brigade as well.
Ellen's stopping the South London boys about halfway. To
Oh,
the second
Dragon's
point.
coming
He's
through,
gonna
splitting the team
pop
hard.
Pop off a primal. So far, nothing. Oh, and he goes down.
quick.
Diva bomb.
The blade comes out and he gets
Out of the
2,
Diva bomb. He's got 1 blade.
and he goes down. But they're letting him walk the
Doctor's
cart for
still staying
free.
on point.
Mercy ends up finding herself alone.
Another
Nice.
good push by the doctor, staying solo on point.
If they can regroup quickly, they have an advantage. Thanos is low. So is Ghoul, and they have no healing right now. But the doctor is out of mech.
Scarecrow is back.
The
He's gonna
doctor
heal everybody up.
50% back to getting back in her mech. They need to decide to either jump in now or wait for her to get that mech back up.
Ellen's knows where SLB is right now with that. Very close.
And they're ready.
Oh, they're
Schmidt's
Miss
gonna
jump,
dive in,
and Schmidt goes down.
early. Oh, that is a devastating blow.
Here comes the bongo.
They're still pushing the cart though. All of Ellen's Degenerates is staying on the high ground and they're not paying attention to the cart. They're not.
They
What are
should
they
just.
The doctor getting back on cart, Baby Diva, and staying on cart. They're going to
There's
push.
still
they
so much
might
space.
get it.
4 meters from the end.
Even if they don't win this fight outright, they just won. I mean, that's a fight. That's like a win in the war, dude.
And if they go back to set up high ground again, you might look around for a Shock's back cap.
They won't even have to. The whole team can go in there and sit on the cart.
They're
They
looking
cannot
for
use
it.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, they
they left Tracer.
They cannot use the high ground. Not.
Oh, but they don't get him. They don't get him.
Oh, no,
They get Captain though. They get Fletch. They get Fletch. One DPS gets out safely. The other one goes in. You know.
So they're actually gonna go back to this high ground, which is not a great idea.
60 seconds.
South London boys getting regrouped, and but Jarvis is going to take down Captain Fletch on Genji.
Again, that's twice that Captain Fletch has gone down before the fight's even started.
Shox is at coming up behind. Kills Jarvis. Really good play from Shox.
They could have been on cart. They could have almost had it there by now.
They're still fighting. They're still fighting. High ground.
Dragons
They
come
could
out
have
as
been on
well.
it. Yeah.
Captain Fletch has blade. His last blade gave him some good value.
All right, so we got a blade. Oh, slept, but Brigitte wakes him up.
South
The
London's
bubble was
got
almost huge.
South London's got 15 seconds left. They're going to need to get aggressive.
Bomb takes out the supercharger. We have 2 on point, 3 on point right now. 2
And
are
they're
anti.
purple.
Jarvis
And this could be it.
Jarvis is just going to town.
And there it
And
is.
that is the map.
That is the match. Allen's wins 3-1.
All right, amazing.
That was quite incredible. Do you guys want to interview any of the Allen's players?
I'll interview anyone, dude. I got questions for everyone.
All right.
Sure.
Who do you want to interview?
Bring a coach in.
They don't have a coach.
Oh, they don't have a coach. Where's Gohan?
Gohan's their manager, so pick a player.
Oh, I don't know.
Bring
The
in Jarvis.
doctor's in.
We're gonna have Killer Worm come on, or Killer Keith in game for a interview.
All right. Nice.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how's it
Hi.
going, man?
Going good. Can I listen?
Yes.
Of course. So, give us your thoughts on the match and how you guys fared up against the South London boys.
I think we had great communication and synergy with each other. I can't speak for the other team, but I know that we were employing lots of teamwork.
Oh, and the pirate ship sort of meta that you guys went with Junkertown really seemed to work for you. Was that something that you guys just immediately knew that you were going to do, or was it something that you sort of thought was a crazy idea, might work in the moment?
It was actually instinctual. Like we all kind of picked a class and ended up going pirate ship, which worked out.
Hey, yeah, that worked out. Jarvis, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, man, what's up?
So what were your thoughts? You played Widowmaker for most of the series,
Correct.
and I don't think South London boys played Widowmaker against you
No.
once.
Nope.
How do you feel about that? Was it just that you think they just made it too easy on you with that kind of hero choice?
I think they kind of made up for the lack of the Widowmaker with Dive. They ran Winston Diva a whole lot, which countered me a lot on Ruins. It made it so I couldn't go Widow on Ruins, and that kind of that took that map from us.
No, yeah, absolutely. And then what was it? So what was it that Captain Fletch does? He just plays anything? He plays anything that you guys asked.
Captain
him to,
Fletch was
or
on the
what
other
he was
team.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's a question for them some other time. I don't have any more questions.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to-
Anything from you, Carpe?
No, I think we're good. That was a really hard-fought game on both sides.
You guys, 3-1 is not indicative of how close that was, but you guys pulled it out. That was good.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, it was good having you guys. Thanks for talking to us.
All right,
I
I think that's
gonna
it for
do
today.
for us today. So
Hit that follow button on the stream. We have more games coming up this week. I can actually give you a schedule. This week we have Attack Torb versus the very own Ellen's Degenerates on Tuesday at 8. Dreams Red versus Attack Torb Blue on Saturday at 7. And Dreams Blue versus South London Boys at Sunday at 7.
I'm on Dreams Blue. I'm gonna play Attack Torb. Be there.
You're playing Attack Torb Orange.
No, I'm literally gonna play Torb on Attack.
Oh, lit. Awesome. I look forward to seeing that.
Me too.
You heard it
All
here
right,
first.
guys.
Blue Row, Attack Torb.
Thanks for tuning in.
Next
We're
Sunday.
signing off.